Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we finished setting up, resetting up our smart plating facility. So, that is currently running, the manifold is just flooding in at the moment, so that's just going to whir away on its own. Now, what we're going to getting on with today is working on the not foundations, walls, thank you, just while I'm doing this, is working on getting the let's do one more. Working on getting the next part of this all together, which means we're going to want the modular engine is the next bit that we need to look at, which is going to be a challenge because I have serious concerns over our rubber production, because we need rubber for the modular engine, and I have, like I say, serious concerns over it. Now, we do need to lay down 15 manufacturers for this, picking up from where we were. So if we have a look, modular engine. So this is what we're using. We've got 2 motors, 15 rubber, 2 smart plating to make 1 modular engine a minute. And we're currently making about 30 smart plating, which is why we want 15. So, I know I've got blueprints with manufacturers. There we go. So, let's turn blueprint mode off. So if we want 15 of these, which way is that going? That's going that way. Okay, that's fine. So we could... right, now we can do blueprint and hook on. 2. Ooh, come on. 3. Oh, I'm out of iron rods because of all the other stuff going on with it. Right, let's go grab the iron rods. I think I'm going to need to try and cut this corner away. Right, okay. Might also need to go a bit further out because that 3... We might get 5 there. We might get 5 there. 5 is what we need for it. Because that will then let us have 3 rows of 5, and that's nice, easy math to work out. But like I say, we need to be bringing rubber over. And if I check this, how are we looking? Okay, that is actually full at the moment. I'm sure we were checking that and that was empty before. Okay. I mean, that's good if that's the case. If that's all full. And then, yeah, motors we've got, but we don't actually use them for anything. They've just been sat there. So, I can't remember how many we're producing. I don't know we're producing 30 a minute. That is going to be the sort of the crux of that one. So we might have to go and have a look at the motor factory and see if we can ramp that up in any way. Because that motor factory was built when we still had, what, tier 2 miners? And we're now on tier 3. So we can do more. Ooh, right. There we go. Okay. That's 4. Are you going to let me sneak? Ooh, I lost power. Am I going to be able to sneak a 5th one on the end here? Ooh. Just by the looks. Okay. Alright. Fine. Well then, that's kind of good. Right, and then we can just put you back like this. So that's 4, and... What do you mean the floor's too steep? How was that one okay? Are you not lined up in the same way? No, they're not. They're slightly off. Oh. Oh, also, they're only manufacturers. Right, hang on. Blueprint, that's what I want. Right. Let's bring you back a bit. Right, and then put you on blueprint mode. 2. Now I'm out of iron plates. Oh my days. This is the problem using the using my shopping list, but I've set the building I'm constructing, not the blueprint I'm going to be using. So I've not got all the peripherals to go with it. But yeah, apologies. My brain's not firing on all cylinders today. It's been a very busy day at home. So yeah, I'm currently recording this at just about 10 o'clock at night. Which, I'm not one of those YouTubers that's going to be there recording till 3 in the morning. My brain doesn't work like that. And I know anyone that's younger than me will be mocking me for this, but I'm an old man now. I like my sleep. I like to stay in bed. Like, don't get me wrong. I absolutely relish doing this for you guys. And I find it mind-boggling. I'm coming up to it for 2 years. The only one regret I think I have about doing YouTube at the moment is I wish I'd started earlier. Like, I really wish I'd started properly when lockdown was in full swing. But I didn't. So, I mean, I feel like I'm playing catch-up some of the time. But, I mean, I don't mind that. It's just, like I say, I wish I'd started earlier. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, to that end, I would say if anyone is ever considering making a YouTube channel, just go, give it a start. There is absolutely no harm in having a go. I really enjoy it. It's not what I would say if I were going to give anyone advice on starting a YouTube channel. Is do it for fun. Don't do it to try and make money. Because if you do it to try and make money, you'll feel under pressure and you'll feel incredibly stressed if it doesn't make money, which most really don't. Like, that's kind of the, I'm going to say the sad truth. It's like, unless you happen to be one of the really big YouTubers, you are not going to make money doing this. Like, not proper, I'm going to say not proper money. Not money where you could go, hey, I can now live off this. It is the lucky few that manage that. But even so, and I think I've mentioned this before, even if I were to wind up being that big, I don't think I would ever want to actually take this on as a job, because doing so means that you're going to be don't want that there. Yeah, doing so means that you are going to be, your income is at the whim of other people's disposable income, which is not a position personally that I would want to be in. I really don't like that. I'm just trying to think how to word this. Yeah, I don't like it as a position to be in, because you then don't know if people are going to be able to keep that up, and then your livelihood could suddenly just disappear, and then, you know, you might have bills, mortgage, God knows what else to pay, and you just can't, because you're reliant on other people's ability. And with cost of living right now, to my mind, it's not worth taking that risk. So this is the thing, I fully appreciate all my patrons, because at the moment I don't have any YouTube channel members. I mention it on the closing, but I don't actually have any at the moment. At the time of recording, I've only got patrons. But it's a case of, if you, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about oh, there we go. Right. Yeah, I don't have to worry if the patrons I've got suddenly go, do you know what, I'm really sorry, Chris, I can't keep this up, I've got massive bills and incomes this month. And it's like, I totally get that, because everyone's got that at the moment. Cost of living is insane, not just in the UK, but from what I understand, everywhere else as well. So I wouldn't want my income and the ability to provide for my family to be that kind of... to be that volatile, basically. Now, like I say, there are some people that do make it, and great for them. But even if I had that kind of massive takeoff, like I mentioned, I just wouldn't risk it. Because to my mind, yeah, it's just not worth it. But what it does mean for you guys is that I am never going to put anything behind paywalls. The videos are always absolutely going to remain free. They will be on YouTube. They are there. So anything that the patrons get, I'm going to say is an extra. I.e. they get the save files to the open worlds. What I have also started doing is for Ark, which is one of the other series I'm doing, which I'm absolutely loving playing, by the way. I do recommend anyone that likes any kind of survivor game, have a look at Ark. What I am doing there is I am getting some beautiful screenshots. So the patrons are getting those as like wallpapers as I come across them. I'm not going out my way. I'm not going to guarantee, hey, I'm going to provide 5 of these a month. That's just not going to happen. But when I come across them, and I come across a bit where I'm like, actually, that's really quite pretty, I'll try and pull those together. So that's kind of the bit there, but it's just, like I say, I just enjoy providing this for you guys, and I hope you guys like actually enjoy like all of the talking and everything I do, because I've had lots of people comment on apparently how calming my voice and accent is, which I find quite entertaining from a personal point of view, because one of the jobs I've had, you know, in my career in past life was I did work in a contact centre on the phones to people. So yeah, I used to deal with complaints, and people would argue, and I don't know that I would have had that calming a tone at that point. So it just tickles me that that's something that that has been mentioned on this. Yeah, so it's just one of those things, isn't it, really? Right, let's get a splitter in here so we can start loading these smart plating. So because we're just splitting it 3 ways, I can actually do all of this off of here if I can feed it to this middle point. Like that. And then you're going to go there. And to be fair, you only need to be a Mark 1. Right, and then let's bring you out over here. Oop, come on. Right, okay. So if we bring you down... I mean, I'm going to need to go further out for the other ones that come in, but that's okay. To the point where I'm actually going to... put it there, because then I can put the others behind it and they'll act like a waterfall. Right, so let's bring you out here. Bring you all the way down. Right, now you are lined up here. I should be able to do that. There we go. Nice right angle. You're going to start feeding along there. Okay, so let's give you another bit to work with. And then I'm going to need another splitter like that and another like that. And we're going to need 2 more holes. Now, yeah, they're all set wrong at the moment, so let's change that to, what are we working on? Modular engines in here. 15 rubber, so 15 times 15, 225, so one of these will need to be more. Okay, that's fine. So we'll run you in there like that. And then we can grab... force of habit, I keep pressing tab now after playing Arc because that's what you use to bring up your inventory. And I use... I access the crafting menu from my inventory. Right, okay. Cool, so we can set that up there like that. Then you're going to go into that one. Ooh, no. You're going in there. You're going in there. And you're going in there. Cool, that works quite nicely. Feed all that in. Ooh. Right, okay. Cool. So then we grab you. You're going there. And we grab you. And you're going there. Cool, like so. Oi! That's my manufacturer you've flown through. Right, so now we need to get the... This is going to be fun. Now we need to get the motors and the rubber over here. Which will be... Actually, maybe not that bad. Because we've already got some lines we can follow and then we can just make a beeline when we get to, like, maybe here. Okay, let's have a look. So, let's take you out again so we can get up and through. So, where are the motors? So, the motors are in this one. So, the motors are currently actually being used somewhere. Oh, okay, yeah, for the turbo motors. Of course we'll be using motors for the turbo motors, won't we? Ah! And we've got a rubber line. Where's this rubber line going? Oh, this rubber line is going to the old production that we had. Or exactly what we're making right now. Modular engines. Oh, wow. Did not realise we'd left some power shards in there. I'll have them off you. Thank you very much. Nah, no power shards for this adaptive control unit. That's a shame. Right, okay, so let's grab the other motor line then. Because one of them is clearly in use. So we'll have to grab the other. But that's not a problem. It's actually on... Yeah, this line here we want to hook it onto. So, grab that. Right, and then we want to do that. We want to put that ceiling mount there. And then you're going to go there. Okay, maybe I dropped it a bit too far, but that's okay. So now we just need to start following this along here. Right, okay. And you're going to go to this one. Missing alkylate aluminium sheets. That's fine. Let's go and get some sheets then. Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole here. That works. Right, let's go get those. And then we can run the line over. And then we can probably do the same with rubber afterwards. Right. Grab a chunk of these, because we're always using these. I think while I'm over here I'll just get some more iron stuff as well. Just grab a couple of them. And some more of these. Cool. Okay. Right. Boom, bum, 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 bum. So then we can drop back down. I mean, it is becoming a mess under here. This is not a logistics floor. This is just a logistics pit. Right, okay. Then we grab you. Oh, it did the right way round for a change. I was so worried that was going to go wrong then. Right, and then we can bring you up this way. Keep coming along. Right, okay. Now we run into our first hiccup. Okay. It's not that bad. Just means I'm going to need to zoop this over. Get that as far as I can. And then we will have to change tack and get on this one. Which isn't actually that much of an issue, actually. That's turned out. Right. Are you lined up? Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Nope. It was lined up, it was fine, but it didn't come far enough out. Right, let's check that again. Whoa. Right. So you need to go like that. Now are you in the way? No, you're all good there. No idea what we're going to do with the rubber now, though. Right, and then you're going to come down here. Drop it down like that. And then you can do that. Cool. Okay. Right, so that's the smart plating and the motors in place. Now we need to go and get the rubber. And just hope that we are producing enough spare. And I mean, you know, after that, we've then got to move on to... Blimey, what even is this on there? Oh, I don't know. We'll have a look at that in a minute. There go a flood of radio control units. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, where's the rubber? Because we are using that in quite a few places. Actually, we're already pulling that over here, aren't we? And that's already stuttering. We're already on a Mark 5 belt. You are a normal splitter. Do I change you to a smart splitter? And you are any and any. And then I also send it out that way. So it becomes a three-way split. Right. Are you going to play ball with me? Are you? No. That's also a bit tall, so I think I'll drop it down to start with to avoid any clipping. That's going to mean that rubber's going to start flying like nobody's business. That's fine. Right, okay. And then you'll go there. Right, and then we can take this wall out. And I'll put you there. And if we grab you and we bring you up to here... Then we can just run it down. Right, and then this time you're going to go there. And voila. Okay. We might have the odd stutter, but that should feed everything we need. Now we need to get back upstairs so I can actually change them, because I think we've only actually got one set to make what we need to make, which is this one. Good, you've already started. Right, copy. Then paste. 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 We can just run all of it along. And the rest of them should, in theory, start firing up. Yeah, like he's now taking in all of that. Good. Okay, so that's now running. Why is this one not? Ah, because you're waiting on rubber to come in. Okay. You're waiting on rubber to come in. Okay. I mean, that is the manifold filling up in theory. Whoa. Yeah, that belt is not full anymore. Okay. Fine. Okay, so we then need to deal with these outputs. So let's get our mergers. Just gonna do the good old fashioned running it this way round. Just put that along there like that. Right, okay. Put these guys back. Now power should be absolutely no problem whatsoever. Yeah, production is 118. We've got consumption of 77. Consumption of 50 and a max consumption of 77. Okay. So it should still be fine there. Right, okay. Let me run you guys out. Right, you're going to do that. And then we'll put a final one here for everyone to come together on. Okay. So, no, I don't want that to go on top of the wire, curiously enough. Okay. Right, that's the modular engines up and running, and I'm gonna admit that went smoother than I expected. It is just that rubber I'm a little bit worried for, and hoping that we get straightened out. Right, and then you'll go in there, which will feed you in there. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that manifold is going to fill up and we are producing enough rubber. That is the worry I have. Right, let's give you... just a couple of bins to put stuff in. Right, organisation, industrial storage. And then we've got somewhere to put it all. Cool, there we go. So that's now going to be making us 15 motors a minute, or 15 modular engines a minute, once the, you know, rubber sorts itself out. So, like I say, that was a lot more smooth than I thought it was going to be. So as usual, I'm going to wrap up here. Likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons and YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated, and so please don't forget that as a supporter you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games that I'm currently playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.